you've been on this ascension path for a while and you find yourself really struggling now, there's a really good reason for that, being that we are being asked to hold so much space so that we can ground and integrate our light. And in order to do that, you need to be able to dive down deep into the shadows and release everything that is ready to come up to be seen, to be felt. It wants to be released, but in order to do that, you need to feel it. You really need to be present with it. You need to sit with it. And it is so powerful if you have enough presence, enough awareness to be able to allow yourself to experience these wobbles, and your vibration's going to drop when this dense energy is released, right? It activates and you temporarily step into that denser energetic field. But if you have enough presence and enough awareness, what you can do is bring it back heart center and just breathe into your heart and restabilize and just remind yourself that everything is going to be okay, that you are unconditional love, you are divine love, and you are here to hold space for all of those wounded aspects of you. You know, the aspects that are worried, the ones that are anxious, the ones that are uncertain about what tomorrow looks like. All of that is coming up now, and that is happening by design. It's happening for good reason, because it's finally time for you to be able to reintegrate all of these energetic fragments that have been stuck in your body, in your lower chakras. These are the fragments that have been sending out chaotic signals to your immune system, to your nervous system. They've caused you to be tense, maybe not breathing deeply, maybe a little bit of high blood pressure, maybe you've even gained some weight, right? Maybe you feel lethargic. These are all the types of symptoms that happen when you have stuck energy, and now you're being asked to allow all of that to come up to finally be experienced. This is not for the weak. It really is challenging. If you have found yourself really struggling with this, just know that that is completely okay. I struggle sometimes with this still. Even teaching this and in my programs and working with so many different people, sometimes I struggle, and that is part of the journey. And you know, we need to experience who we were in order to really be able to reflect on who we've become, right? We need that polarity. We need to see where we were so that we can better understand who we've become. That's how it allows you to see your growth, and that's part of the process. So occasionally, some of these old wounded aspects, these shadows, they're hiding deep in the basement. It's the part of the basement, right, metaphorically in your body, deep down, that you don't want to go look. It's the part of the basement that you want to turn away from. You want to distract yourself from it. You want to go off and do fun things, or you want to go off and maybe go out with friends and go drinking, or whatever it is. Whatever it takes to not feel that, that's the stuff that you're being asked to finally feel. So it takes a lot of courage to be able to stand in, anchor in, stand in centered, stand in grounded, stand in tall, and allow yourself to feel these aspects. Today was a little bit of a struggle for me as well. And again, we're in the solstice energy. It's ramping up, and our field is expanding. And as we anchor this energy in again, these old shadows, these old aspects, wounded aspects, are going to start to pop up, and allow them to pop up. But you have enough awareness. If you've been following me or subscribed to this channel for a long time, you have enough awareness anchored now. You're conscious, you're present, and you know that that's part of the process, and it's going to come and it's going to quickly go, right? The more anchored, the more present you are, the faster it comes through and the faster it leaves. It no longer hangs around for days or weeks like it used to, right? You may feel the heaviness for a few moments, maybe an hour or two, whatever that looks like for you. And then you quickly remind yourself that, hey, this is part of the process. I am okay. I am safe. Maybe you breathe into the root chakra. You feel that safety, that sense of safety, and you allow that energy to rise up into the heart, and it alchemizes. Doesn't mean it's not going to come up again, but when it comes up again, your nervous system now knows how to deal with it. It goes, oh yeah, we're bringing it back into the heart space, right? So you don't need as much energy going into remembering to bring it into the heart to alchemize it. Your nervous system is going to start to remember. That's what we call building circuitry or reprogramming patterns, neural circuitry, habits, right? Making new ones. It takes a while in the beginning. You have to be really conscious to know when you start to feel these energetic shifts, these energetic wobbles, and the heaviness comes up, you have to be present and conscious enough to be able to go, okay, I know what I need to do. I need to hit that pause button and stabilize my field, stabilize my energy. Right now, I'm going to breathe in to wherever I'm feeling the tension, feeling the tenseness, and allow it to move. Allow the energy to start to move. You do that consciously enough, and we work through that in my A New You program over and over and over again so that those new patterns are built. And when you've established that new neural circuitry in your body, right, in your nervous system then knows how to automatically calm you down. You don't have to go through all of the instructions. What do I need to do? What did Marc say? What did I see in that video? What did I read in that book? What did I learn in that course I took 3 months ago, right? You don't need to do that anymore because your body just automatically knows how to do it. Doesn't mean you're not going to feel it, but it's as simple as a breath, calms it right down because you've let it there over and over again, and it knows now to do it on its own. It's reprogramming unconscious behavior, right? Creating new patterns, new habits. That's what you're working towards. And all of this light we're receiving is allowing all of that to come up in rapid fire sequence, all of that density, right, that you carry with you. It's always there, but you know now how to handle it. You know to breathe it into the body, reconnect here, become conscious of the bridge. The body, it's the bridge between the mind and the soul. When your mind wants to go off kilter because you were triggered and your soul's coming in and holding space for you, bring it to the body. Connect those two together through the body. There's a heart space portal. There's a portal right here in your heart. You could breathe it into the heart. You could go quantum. You could slow down your breathing. You could slow down your brain waves. You could step into that unknown where your body can't go, right? You could get into that no time, no body, no mind space and just be pure consciousness. While you're doing that, your body will feel it and it will start to match that energy, higher frequency, and you will start to embody that as you return and breathe with that, right? You're not feeling safe, breathe into the root chakra, connect with Gaia down below, deep into the planet. Link those two up and allow Gaia to help you heal. She will take that energy, she will alchemize that and move it back up through you as you breathe it out and you breathe it back in. Your nervous system, your body, your chemical makeup, right? Your immune system, all of that will feel that energy and start to move into coherence. As your brainwaves slow down, you will start to move into mind, body, spirit coherence. Everything will start to operate more efficiently, more effectively. The ascension symptoms will start to drop off. If you gained weight, you'll start losing weight. You're going to start to feel less fatigued, more energized, more connected, more present, more able to handle life, 3D life, all the stuff that's going on in your life. You're going to be better able to handle it. If you feel like maybe before you felt like you didn't have enough time, you're going to feel like you're more present now. You have a better handle or control over time because since you are more present, you could be so much more efficient, so much more effective, and get so much more done that really it wasn't a lack of time that was the problem. It was a lack of consciousness that was the issue. So work to become present. Allow yourself to feel all of those triggers, all of those shadows that this energy is allowing to come up because that is your gateway. That is your ticket, the key, the door to a deeper state of presence, an elevated state of consciousness, and really leaning into the multi-dimensional you and starting to manifest all of those amazing experiences that are part of the new Earth frequency. If you haven't yet signed up for my Break the Pattern challenge, go ahead and click the link in the description. I'm going to drop tips over the next 5 days for you in that challenge that are very, very helpful to do exactly the things that I talked about in this video. So I hope to see you there.